Hi guys, welcome to a new video. In today's video I am going to be talking about something that I did which I have never done before, and that is a crochet market. So about a year ago I started taking up the hobby of crocheting and I have been making like these little plushies. I will show them to you later. But so I made such a big collection in the past year that it was just too much to store in here. And I decided that I wanted to try and sell what I made. Now, I live in Belgium, and I wasn't really sure if there was like a very big market for these plushies because they are, I want to say, expensive. I didn't really price them very high at all, but still, it is quite labor intensive to make, and the materials aren't cheap either, and I did at least want to get my materials out of it. So I wasn't sure if there was gonna be a market for it. But today I did go to a market, tried to sell my plushies, and I was quite successful. I didn't expect to sell much at all, and I sold quite a bit. So I'm going to be going over what I sold, what didn't sell, and then I will also share how much I made at the end of the video. So yeah, first things first, I will insert some pictures of what my booth looked like before I started, because yesterday night I did like a little pre-setup to see how I wanted to fit everything. So I made some pictures and I will insert those right here. And then now I will go ahead and get started with showing you what did not sell, and so what I actually brought home with me. So I'm gonna grab them. I have a bag over here. I will show you. This is what I brought home. Oops. So it's still quite a big bag, but I left with this bag full and then two tote bags also completely filled, and the tote bags are completely gone, so I'm quite happy. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what did not sell. Alright, I put the bag next to me. Now the first thing that I noticed that didn't really sell well, and this is something that I expected wouldn't sell well, were basically my miniature pattern tryouts. So for every plushie I made in the chenille yarn, which is this soft yarn, I also made a mini version in just a normal cotton yarn. But this is not soft, so this is actually a very good yarn for making details, as you can see, because details are way clearer in this yarn, but it's not soft. It doesn't feel very nice to hold, and so I didn't expect these to sell very well, and they didn't either. I priced these minis at €5 per piece. But so yeah, what came home with me was the starfish, the bee, all of my octos. I had 6. I had a rainbow. I'm sure the other ones will pop up. I don't know where the red one went. Oh, right here. So these 6 didn't sell, but I didn't expect them to sell. I use these more as decoration for my booth, these octos. Then I had a little unicorn. Oh, the horn is a little bit crooked. And also a pony. Those didn't sell. Then my big ones, these I priced at €15 per piece because they are very labor intensive. They take a lot of time to make. So I had this bunny, this elephant, and this giraffe. Those didn't sell. Again, these were not the soft plushies, so I expected that these wouldn't sell very well. Then I had the mini turtles. I have 3 of those. I think I sold one of those, but I'm not sure. I will tell you later. And then I had like a bunch of these scrunchies that I made. It was more like a tryout for myself, and I actually ended up not being very happy with how they look, because when you stretch them out you can see the elastic. So those didn't sell very well. I think I sold 2 of these big ones because these actually do pretty well. but none of the other ones. Also have this little whale, had it in 2 colors. Yeah, so those didn't sell, but like I said, I expected them not to sell because they are not soft. Now, moving on to the soft plushies that did not sell. Alright, first up is my tiger. Now, a lot of people did come by my booth, touch them and kind of squeeze them, so some of them are a little out of shape, but yeah, tiger. Then I have this hippo and the rhino. I think this one didn't sell because you can't see very clearly what it is. Same with this. So yeah, that's fine. Then I have one otter. The giraffe, same with this, you can't really see what it is, so I'm not surprised it didn't sell very well. Oh, I had the mini penguin. I had this one in pink as well. That did sell, but this one didn't, the mini penguin. Some more scrunchies. I have the bag next to me right here with what I brought home. What did not sell? This turtle. Now, these guys I had priced at 10 euros. This one and some of the other bigger plushies I had at 15 euros because they are a little more, they're a little harder to make. They take more time. So yeah, this little turtle didn't sell and this one didn't sell either. Then I had my seahorse, didn't sell. I think I chose like a wrong color for this because it's a very nice pattern, but it's a weird color. When I made it, I wasn't totally happy with it either, so that did not sell. Then my unicorn, fluffy unicorn, still have that one. Then my lion and my fox. This one I find really cute. So I'm not mad that I still have it. I might use it as a decoration. Then I have a monkey. I actually made this one while I was there. So monkey. Pink starfish, large one. And then I have this panda. But this one is not in the fuzzy yarn. I'm not sure if you can see the difference on camera, but this is like a soft one. This is more like a cotton yarn. So this one is not soft. It's quite cute, but it's not really like a cuddly plushie. So that one didn't sell. One chicken is left over. I had 3 chickens and 3 chicks, but so one of the chickens is left. My little whale. Same with this. I think people just don't know what it is. Like it's a ball of fluff. So then I have my cow that's left over. And then I think I'm already at the last item that's left over, and that's my jellyfish. Now, a lot of people were actually interested in this, but I priced it at 20 euros because it's a lot of work to make and it takes a lot of material as well. And I think that was just a little bit of a high price point for some people, which is fine. I am happy to keep it. Maybe I will do another market again and then maybe someone will find it worth 20 euros. But so yeah, that one is left over too. Now that's everything basically that is left over, and everything else that I made got sold. So I will look for the little paper that I made because I wrote down everything I sold to be able to keep track of it. Okay, I found it. So while I was at the market, I actually also crocheted while I was there, and I feel like that was really for some people, like being able to visually see that I was making things. It really helped them to understand that it actually takes a lot of work to make these things, and it also helped them understand why I priced my items at the price point that I put them at. So while I was there, I made the monkey, I made one otter, and then I started on this whale because I actually had a bigger version of this and it sold within half an hour. It was crazy. I didn't think it would sell because I priced it at 25 euros, which is quite high, I think. But so yeah, it was the first thing to go. So I started making a second one. It's not finished yet. I have to finish the tail and the flippers. But so yeah, I was also making that. Now, As for what sold, I have a list here. First up was the seal or beluga whale, whatever you want to call it. I sold for 25 euros. Then I sold a big turtle. Wait, do I have it? No. It was a little bigger than, kind of in between these two. And it was a dark blue shell with a light blue body. Sold for 15. Then the stingray I sold for 15. And this was all just one person who bought it. And I was very grateful because I genuinely went there with the idea like there's a possibility no one will buy anything. And so within the first 30 minutes I had 3 items gone, and I was very grateful for that. Then I sold my fluffy bee for 10 euros. Then the mini... where is it? Here, this one. I had a mini with... what was it? Dark pink and light pink body. Dark pink head and light pink body. Sold for 5 euros. Then I had a rabbit in this format, sold for 10. Also a seal, sold for 10. Then I had these guys in a bigger format. They were a little bit bigger than these even, and I sold those for 15. So I actually sold 2 in a row. The purple one and the blue one sold first. So one, like I said, I priced them at 15, but there was this little girl. She really wanted it, but she only had 13 euros with her. So I told her, you know what, it's fine, just take it for 13. And then the next person who came did pay 15. Then I had the pandas, the fluffy pandas. So these ones, but in this type yarn. So I sold my first panda. Then I sold the light colored monkey. And then I had my first chick, and actually, the panda and the monkey went for 10 each. And then my grandma came to visit, as she didn't really want a plushie because she doesn't care about plushies, but she still wanted to kind of sponsor my booth. So she bought a little mini chick, and she paid 20 euros. So yeah, she gave me 20 euros for it. So yeah. Then I sold a dog for 10 euros, an elephant for 10 euros, a third penguin for 15. And then I had another penguin in this kind of yarn, and there was this group of Boy Scouts. They were like on a mission or something, and they actually were looking to exchange items between the booths. So they came to me and they asked me if they could have the penguin for this book. So I told them, of course, it's fine, take it. So yeah, one penguin for the book. Then I sold 2 chicks for 5 euros, one more panda for 10. And then I made this big, beautiful pumpkin, also in the chenille yarn. And I really, really love this pumpkin. And I didn't really want to sell it actually, but I thought, you know what, if someone is willing to pay what I think it is actually worth, which was 30 euros, then I'm willing to sell it. And so someone came and they actually bought my pumpkin. So 30 euros for that one. It was like a really big one. It took almost 2 full skeins of yarn. So yeah, that one sold. I was very surprised. It was at the end of the day. So, all right. Then I sold my pink turtle. It was like a dark pink shell with a light pink body. For 15. And then at the end of the day, someone came and asked if they could buy a chicken. So I had no more chicks. All of my chicks were sold. So I sold a chicken for 5. Then I had the otter, which I had 2 of. I had 2 of these guys, so I sold 1 for 10. And then the last item of the day was one of the booth owners that came and also bought a chicken for 5 euros. So it's a whole list, and like I said, I was super surprised that people actually came and bought my items, that they liked how they looked, and that I got a bunch of compliments. So if you are watching and you came to my booth, thank you so much. But so yeah, I'm now going to count the grand total, calculate it and I will get back to you. Alright, so if I calculate the grand total of what I earned today, I come out at 273 euros for one day for just selling my overstock. So I am super happy. And so yeah, I definitely think I will be doing this again. I have a bunch of Christmas patterns that I wanted to try out anyway, so this is a very good excuse for that. But so yeah, let me know if you enjoyed watching this video, if you're interested in seeing more things like this. And yeah, hopefully I will see you next time. Bye guys!